Well, hello, loves. Let me adjust this a little. Okay. So, welcome back for another grocery haul. I spent $430 at Walmart today, but I had to. This over here, this green box right here, is a set of pots and pans for a bridal shower I have this coming weekend. My nephew is getting married and his fiance's bridal shower is this weekend, and so that's the gift for that. That was $89. Also, oh, and then I had to get wrapping paper for that, obviously. $5 for 15 square feet of wrapping paper. Am I the only person who believes that is crazy? Anyways, and then my kids are all three having Halloween parties this week at school. So, Delta and Katie are both taking a bag of these, so we got 2 bags of these. So they chose to take. Luca is taking some Kool-Aid pouches. That's what they had him bring, because he goes to like a preschool, and so they just assign each kid something to bring. My kids, they go to public school, they get to choose what they bring as long as it's store-bought, so they wanted Luca to bring juice. So we're bringing this. Luca has 17 kids, Katie has 22, and I'm not really sure how many Delson has. It's between like 15 and 22, I think. Anyway, so that's what he's taking. And then also, Katie is taking these green cookies and these orange ones because she has 22 kids in her class. And then each of the boys are taking a cookie as well. So the treats for their class probably, for them to take to school, was probably between $30 and $50. I'm not really sure, but it's expensive. So that right there is almost like $150 off, because I'm not considering that groceries. So I'm gonna say on actual groceries we spent between $250 and $300 ish. I'm not too certain what that number really is, but anyways, we got 1 gallon of milk this time because we still have a gallon left from last time. I can't remember the last time I went grocery shopping. I know it wasn't that long ago, but we went today because we had to get stuff for their class parties, and we weren't really sure until Friday. We knew Delson was having one, but we weren't sure if Luca and Katie were yet, so we were kind of waiting to hear about that before we went and got the stuff. So we went grocery shopping today. I got 5 pounds of ground beef. Didn't need 5 pounds, but we went through all the 5 pounds I bought last week, and I want to put some in the freezer, so I only needed a couple pounds, and I just went ahead and grabbed a 5-pound thing, because when you have the extra money to stock up, you should. My husband requested ribs. These actually were not terribly priced. This is 4.88 pounds, and it was $16, which is kind of expensive, but with the way meat prices have been, that's not too terribly bad. It was $3.47 a pound. So for ribs, that's not too terribly bad. I'm gonna cook those in the oven because, you guys, it is supposed to get down to 22 degrees here tonight. On October 29th, it's gonna be 22 degrees. Got some more of these New Orleans Johnsonville sausages. We really like these with rice and fried up in pasta or with fried potatoes and whatnot. We really enjoy those. I got some more steaks. They were marked down $10. Yeah, didn't cook the ones last week that we bought. They're in the freezer. These ones are gonna go in the freezer too because they are getting ready to expire, and I will just pull those out when I'm ready to cook them. Let's see. We got some more chicken nuggets. Some more french fries. these up. I don't normally buy store-bought meatballs, but my kids have been wanting meatballs with their spaghetti, and with as much as I've been working lately, I do have the time, do not have the energy to make homemade meatballs, really. So I just got these. Hopefully they're good. Don't know. Never had them before. And I believe, besides produce, that's all the cold stuff. I'm not throwing anything tonight, guys. My kids are asleep. It is 10:03 at night right now. I just got home from work. And I'm just not feeling like cleaning up a big giant mess, so I'm not going to be throwing anything tonight. We got 5 ears of fresh corn. They were 50 cents a piece. The sign said 50 cents a pound, and had I known that they were 50 cents a piece, I probably would have bought a lot more to put in the freezer. So maybe I'll have to go back. I don't know, but we got 5 ears of corn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 ears of corn. I'm putting a roast in the crock pot in the morning before I head to work. So I got some celery and carrots. I already have the peppers and everything else that I need. Let's see. Kids picked out this cereal for their breakfast. Peanut butter and cocoa. Like, listen, I don't really care how healthy my kids' breakfast is. That may sound awful to you, but as long as they eat breakfast, that's all that matters to me. So we got some cereal. We got double cheeseburger, macaroni, hamburger helper. I know you guys have been seeing this recently in my hauls. We're not really big hamburger helper fans, but my husband has been trying to like actually cook more dinners and stuff, and these are easy for him, so it's better than chicken nuggets. My store was out of the little bags of rice. I don't even know how much this was, so I just got the family size one. Yeah. Then Luca wanted some Cool Ranch Dorito minis, so we let him get these. Oh, let me reach this bag over here. We're switching it up with blueberry muffins instead of chocolate chip this week. Hopefully Luca likes those. He hasn't been eating the chocolate chip ones. He hasn't actually been eating breakfast hardly at all the last few, like, words. They're hard, and I'm, like, asleep already. Before school, he hasn't been wanting to eat breakfast. Like, on the weekends, he eats breakfast fine. But used to, he would eat a Pop-Tart or some of these muffins while he watched TV, and the other two were getting ready for school because he doesn't leave for school until about 40 minutes after they do. So usually he would get up like 10 minutes before they go to the bus, and he would eat these while he waited to get ready for school, and then we would take him to school, but he hasn't been wanting to eat breakfast in the morning, so... And then these are my husband's favorite, the chocolate Christmas trees. Don't ask why it's just the Christmas trees, because he doesn't like the regular shaped ones that are out all year. But we got 2 boxes, one for him. Well, they're both for him, but he always shares with the kids. And these will probably be the only 2 boxes we buy this year. I say that, and then he's going to be like buying them every week. Got a 10-pound bag of sugar to refill my sugar canister. I got 2 jars of spaghetti sauce. We only usually use one at a time, but I thought get one for now, one for later, because you never know what's going to happen. And what if I can't make it to the store next week or whatever because of work? These are all falling all over the place. My husband needed boxers. Listen, why is underwear and stuff so expensive? This is 6 pair of underwear cost $36. Which I know you can get cheaper ones, but I'd rather him have the ones he likes so I don't have to hear him complain about it, about being uncomfortable. So, it is what it is. Oh, I thought I was done with the food, and that's why I showed you that, but I forgot about this bag. I got some beef broth. I put this in my roast. I usually buy the off-brand, but I don't know why, but they only had the chicken in the off-brand at my Walmart, so I got the Swanson beef broth. It'll be fine. It was like $3. I'm not very happy about that, but I needed some pampering because it's that time of the month, and I'm not happy about it either. I needed some relish because we had hot dogs the other night, and we didn't have any relish, and I was sad about that. Katie got a sparkling ice pink grapefruit. That seems to be her favorite. And then she got another clear American orange creamsicle, or orange and cream. And then we got some asparagus, so my husband can have it with his steak or his ribs, either way. And I say my husband can have it with his steak because my kids aren't big steak fans. I'll probably have one with him, but I'm also not the biggest steak fan. My wooden spatulas, it's time to replace them. And I haven't found a, like, good set that I like yet, so we just got these cheap ones. I think they're like $5 for the whole set. At Walmart, we just got these for now until I can find a good set that I like. And this one's already split, so that's fun. I did buy this. I like to use Mean Green, especially on my stovetop. And usually I just buy the spray bottles, but at Walmart today, this was sitting by the spray bottles of it, and the spray bottle is 40 ounces, and it was like $3.30 or something. This whole gallon of Mean Green was $6 and some change, so it made more sense to get a whole gallon versus just 40 ounces in the spray bottle, and I can just either buy a cheap spray bottle, or I still have my old Mean Green spray bottle, so I can just refill it, because that seems like a great deal to me. It's 128 ounces, so what is that? That's like 3. Basically, it's buy 2, get 1 free if you buy this jug. We're almost done already. Let's see. Bowls, because we use these to give the kids their chips in, or grapes, or cut up apples, for them to have their snacks, because listen, I don't want to do a bunch of dishes. My husband, who is actually the person who does the dishes 90% of the time, doesn't want to do a bunch of dishes just because the kids put some grapes in it, or some chips in it, or some apples in it, or whatever we put in it for them. So, paper bowls. I got this big giant thing of pepper because they were out of the small ones, so there's that. I got some Biore strips because my chin is breaking out in my nose, and I know these aren't really that great for you, but they make me feel better about myself. Got some toothpaste, a 2-pack. We use Tom's Fluoride Free, so we don't have to buy a separate toothpaste for us and a separate toothpaste for the kids. And then my husband got these meat sticks. And I believe, folks, that's all. Oh, what you don't see is we got 2 boxes of, small boxes of taquitos, 1 beef and cheese and 1 chicken and cheese. And that's what they had for dinner tonight. So they're in the freezer, and I forgot to get them out. You know what else I forgot to get out? Hold on. Hold your horses, because something is missing. Be right back. Something's missing. And that's the downside to having to go to the grocery store before you go to work, and then you don't have enough time to film your grocery haul before you go to work. So you just shove everything in the bags, in the freezers, on the refrigerator, and leave everything else laying on the floor, is you forget things. There is a second box of this macaroni and cheese missing. It's somewhere around here. I'll find it later. Anyways, it's an individual one that my husband got for himself. Anyways, there's this big one that he got to have with dinner. Then I got me some chocolate fudge brownie, yes, in this little pint that cost me like $5. Sue me, I don't care. anytime we buy a big thing of ice cream, it never gets fully eaten, so it's a waste of money anyways. Every time I buy one of these, I finish it. So, I'm treating myself. You can come at me in the comments for spending $5 on a little tiny pint of ice cream. I don't care that much. Anyways, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.